Life happens to you when you embrace your destiny. The prayer I want you to make in this season is, God, help me, give me the boldness, the power to embrace my destiny. Things begin to fall in place. Life begin to receive meaning. And beautiful things begin to happen in a life when we embrace our destiny. The angels of our assignments are relaxed, doing nothing, as long as we are doing our own things. But immediately we answer to our divine calling, purpose, design. The angels are awakened to help us through. This is why many people, despite all they've done in terms of prayer, seeking the face of God, nothing seems to be happening. When you are on the wrong path in life, nothing significant happen. Your blessings, your help, marriage, business, success, ministerial enlargement are all assigned on the way of obedience towards your higher calling. This is why imitation is suicidal. When you think you can always imitate everything, whether in ministry, whether in the real life, you are only extending your days of pains and suffering. I'm not saying you don't learn from people around you. The concept of modeling is sacrosanct in terms of success in life. You must model after existing design, success, platform, program, organization, or personality. But you cannot start with modeling. You must know what you are called to do. But because nothing is significantly new here on earth, you can always learn from somebody. The book of Ecclesiastes said, nothing is new under heaven, which means that somebody has similar design as yours, but in the intricate form, there's no another person that is exactly like you. There's nobody that is designed for your time, for your location, and for such a family where you came from. Your purpose is intricately tied to the people in your world, to your society, to your location, to your environment, to the organization you are working in, or to your career. God is never accidental in his program. But one thing I want to pass across today is the value of your purpose. Jesus Christ said, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his soul? Purpose is more than acquisition. But within purpose comes supplies, help. So, in the reality, let your purpose attract every other thing into your world. If you are within purpose, help will come to you. The Bible talks about a very present help. When you are within purpose, your mate, your marriage partner locates you. When you are within purpose, the right career comes around you. If there's anything you need to find out in life is, who are you? What are you called to be in life? What is the design of God for you? Covenants are assigned or takes place when you are within purpose. This we learn in the life of Abraham. Abraham was from a heathen world, family, nation, but God called him out. Abraham answered to purpose. This set him on a new path. God did not look at his past anymore. God began afresh with him. When you answer the call of purpose, God will give you a new name. He will assign a new portion to you and will start a new program with you. God was not referred to God of terror, but God of Abraham. When you are within purpose, you will tap into secret bountifulness. Isaac wanted to run out of Gerar. God said, stay there. I have a purpose for you. I want to show to the world that a man who is a stranger can take over the economy of a nation so that men may know that it is God that raises men. Isaac, despite the inconveniences, stood his ground, and God answered him. It was 100 times and more. Some of us are living in nether region of nothingness, poverty, lack, deprivation. But if we answer the call of purpose, without sweat, angels will be assigned to help you. Let me give you an example. Just a few weeks ago, when I was preparing this program on purpose, it took some days of my weekend from Friday to Sunday. It was Herculean. No one was paying me. I was just doing my own thing. On Tuesday, somebody was owing me 20,000. I called him. You haven't paid the money. He said, I'm considering you to come and take a training. I answered him. When I got there, he said, how much do I want to charge? I just called a bogus amount. That was 10 times what he gave me. I thought he would argue the price unnecessarily, but we settled not too far from the price. What happened? What I could have earned within a month was given to me in a day, because I was also busy doing something purposefully and intentionally. When you are doing the right thing, all the help you will ever need will come to you without sweat. You know why? It is no longer your sweat. You are now yoked with God. And the power of the eternal God is now in tandem with you. You are in sync. You are the covenant angle. And when you are in this position, anything can happen supernaturally. But outside purpose, prayer will see nothing. Ask Brother Jonah in the Bible. God told him, go to Nineveh. He said, I know more than you. I want to go to Tarshish. Those wicked people must die because they don't know God. When he missed the path, he began to fall into pains. At a point in time, they started praying, seeking the face of God. The more prayer they made in the ship, the more the storm becomes horrendous. They have to throw away their cargoes, their goods. At the end of the day, they threw him into the sea. Prayer couldn't save a disobedient man. A man that fails to walk in his purpose will not be saved from the trouble of the world. The reason is this: a man on purpose has many destinies tied to him. Those destinies tied on you, when they are in pain, you cannot be laughing. The issue of falling in the place of purpose can never be overemphasized. If there's anything, I would beseech you by the mercy of God, find out who you are. Sometimes you may think you will be called to speak to millions of people. If God sent you to a single person, when you fail, you might receive judgment, because that one single person is connected to thousands. There was a son of the prophet. He was sent to the king to tell him what will happen. He failed to go, and God said, a lion will devour him. We are made for a purpose. We cannot do as we like. But within your purpose, there is enormous freedom. Outside your purpose, there are trouble. The Bible says, there's a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end thereof is destruction. Your life will not be destroyed. And one thing I will say again is this: our purpose is where we find safety. We have been deceived by many erroneous teaching out there that when we find purpose, it's often laden with pain, thorns, and so on and so forth. We may have momentary challenges, but the Bible says the righteous falls 7 times, yet the 8th time he rises again. You may have challenges, in fulfilling the purpose, but ultimately it ends to bliss, recognition, rest. Jesus Christ, for the joy set ahead of him, endured the cross. The cross is for a moment. After a while, the cross will lead to the place of glory. That is what purpose does. Will you be ready today to start this journey, to make a difference with your life? This is your life. Many destinies are tied to you. Many people are looking up to you. Please answer to your calling. It is your most noble call. It is the place of rest. It is the place of peace. It is the place of emotional tranquility. When purpose is settled, every storm out there becomes things we can laugh at because you are settled.